On a cold and gray Florida morn, this ugly little baby child, he born in the trailer, and his mama cried. There's one thing that she didn't need, was another little ugly mouth to feed in the trailer. People, don't y'all understand? That boy needed a helping hand, 'cause he done become an angry old queen today. Listen, mister, can't you see? Are you too blind to see? Or is it easier to look the other way? As he lay dying on a cold and gray Florida morn, that ugly little baby child, he gone in the trailer. Hey, peoples, how y'all doing? Hey, Sable Winners, Ashley Watkins, Torrey in New York. Hi, Torrey. Torrey in New York City. Rainy, did y'all see that entertainment on last night, child? For me, in many ways, that was a missed opportunity, right? This was an opportunity for people to come. Let me finish up. Hey, God Before Everything, Cheryl Burnett, moderator TLC and 3. Anyway, for y'all didn't see it, Sir King had what he called a town hall on yesterday. This was a reasonable idea since there's so much complaining about Jay Wilson. Now, at no other place on YouTube that I can see, with the exception of Donald Trump, are people on here talking about the same person every day. Every day you will see that you got 5 to 6 people complaining, murmuring and complaining about Jay Wilson and what he's done lately, right? So this was an opportunity. This is the reason why I got out of my comfortable bed. I said, now, okay, I have a few things to say about Jay Wilson. And I thought this would be an opportunity to come and say what my grievance was with Jay Wilson and why a person who is so inept, so boring, so square, why he would even draw this kind of attention, where people 7, 8 years later are still talking about the escapades of Jay Wilson. In other words, who would give a shit what Jay Wilson does, what he says, right? So I figure, okay, everybody will come over there and say why I personally, what you do that personally offends me, Jay Wilson, why I cannot stand your ass, right? And it went pretty much, it was in that way. I think only maybe 4 or 5 people of the original beef sector came on there. There could have been more, but a lot of people probably said, well, let's let me be entertained tonight, right? So we all got a chance, opportunity to speak, but there was an interruption there. There was Jay Dunn, who I hadn't seen in quite some time. I wasn't even aware that she was still around. Many times when if you block people or either you're no longer subscribed to their channel, you're not even aware of their presence here, correct? But Jay Dunn came on and I was reminded of the character or the personality of Jay Dunn. So I want to make a point here. I think Jay Dunn has something similar to what Jay Wilson has. It is an inability to see yourself, right? Now, going back 7, 8 years, I've always heard in almost any conversation that involved Jay Dunn, you make every story about yourself. You cannot finish a conversation without bringing it back to yourself, how it affected you, how you were wronged, like that. I've always heard that about Jay Dunn, right? So yesterday I said, well, Jay Dunn, they don't want you to talk because they think you're going to make it about you. What? Oh, how they going to say they're going to make it about me? Are you surprised by what I said? Are you going to pretend like you've never heard this before, Jay Dunn? And so I'm just using her. I'm not jumping on that woman, but I'm just using that as an example. This is the same thing with Jay Wilson. Now, he done made 3 videos already because this is his big one. When you're dealing with a narcissist, they don't care if you're talking about them negatively or positively or neutrally. They just want to hear their name. Correct. So he's over there. He's getting frustrated now because J. Dunn keeps interrupting the flow of the conversation about him. He just wants to hear his name, right? And so he made a video, I think it was something like an hour, and all he says all through the video, look at that, look at that, look at that. Well, we can't hear what's being played there, right, Jay Wilson? It goes back to this saying, just like with J. Dunn, where she constantly interrupts and makes everything about her. You are guilty of constantly repeating. You must have said, look at them, look at that, look at them. I'm happy. I don't care. I don't care. And then those 5 or 6 words that you use, Jay Wilson, you will not accept that you chronically repeat yourself. Correct? So I think they're very similar. Chronically repeat yourself. You don't see it. I'm trying to figure out, how could you not see that you just used the same word something like 30 times? You make a whole video, all you say, y'all don't believe me. I feel the doubting Thomases in the audience. Y'all don't not believe me. Let me see. Now, he done made so many goddamn videos. This is his big one, right? Because as I said, since he is a narcissist, he's going to try to bleed this for everything he can, right? Because Jay Wilson can't be insulted. Let me see. Jay, what's his name? Doctor, pastor. People have told you how offensive it is to keep calling yourself a pastor, but you don't care. You don't hear that, Jay Wilson, right? You just go and act like it never even occurs. All the shit we see, the same example with Donald Trump. He don't give a fuck what they say, child. They've been talking shit about Donald Trump on 40 different channels at the same time for the last 10 years. He don't hear or care what they say about him being a thief and a sexual abuser, right? He comes on just like it never happened. And now he's trying to erase it from history. And he even wants to go into the museums and make sure no evidence is left. Stupid. He actually believes he has that kind of power. Hold on a minute. Okay, let me see. Weak, mad, pressed. Okay, that's 4 days. Hold on a minute. Live. Okay. So who is crushed? Okay. These busted bricks. Busted bricks is the new word. This is what's been going on a couple of weeks now. So every third word has to be busted bricks. He's learned a new word. Now imagine this now for a person who's accumulated doctorates and master's degrees and all kinds of degrees, but all different kinds, and he attaches to a word. He attaches to a word like every 3 weeks to come up with another word, and he'll just read it into the ground. Busted bricks, busted bricks. Now everybody's a bitch and a hoe. After you've said over and over and over again, Jay Wilson, how you don't call people bitches and B words and all this whole shit, girl. Now everybody's a bitch and a B word. Correct, Jay Wilson? You don't see yourself. These busted bricks. He just want to keep that check coming, honey. Okay, turns into a swipe section. Let me see. Girl, he got so many of them. He done made 4 today about that little situation there. Okay, Jay Wilson, you're on. Here's your big one.
This is hilarious. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, this is funny. This is funny.
Okay, so we've established that it's funny and hilarious.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. She's trying to stop.
How can we look at her?
Look at her. Oh, got my ear. Oh, my ear. Oh, this is funny.
Okay. We already established that it was funny. Okay.
Implosion. This is a mess. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh, this is hilarious.
Okay.
This is hilarious.
Okay, we've already established that it's hilarious. Count how many times he's. I just picked it out random in the middle.
Hilarious.
Okay, how many times are you going to say that, Jay Wilson?
This is hilarious.
Okay, here we go.
And this is the thing. All of these people, I'm doing all of this and doing all of this. And this is the thing with Heidi. Heidi, nobody was trying to block no bag. You know that person had doxed me. And then Heidi, she's still in Atlanta.
Oh, we got a couple of words here.
So why haven't you seen her?
Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Why haven't you seen her?
Let's tell me about how hilarious this is again.
I don't. Oh Lord, look at her. Look at her. But yet she doesn't have her channel. Interesting. This is hilarious. It just goes to show you how upset.
Tell us how hilarious it is, girl.
They are with me.
It looks like he's on the verge of tears, girl. Telling us how I don't bother me. It don't bother me.
Let's look at J Dunn.
Girl, you are so bothered. You are so bothered. At the same time that you're bothered, you're happy that they're saying your name, right? Because every time J Dunn jumps in, you get annoyed because she's moving the subject away from me. They were talking about me. You just want to hear your own goddamn name, Jay Wilson. So what I'm suggesting is, obviously, you have mental illness. You have mental illness to come on here continually talking about they're 1099, they're 1099, ain't no friends on YouTube, ain't no friends on you. Girl, most people, when I continually say that over and over and over and over and over again for 5 and 6 and 7 years, girl. Right, Jay Wilson? She's crazy, and your ass is just as crazy as her. So I don't know why you don't have J Dunn over there on your channel, because there, as I said, there are certain similarities to the people who gather on your channel, correct? So I think it was somewhat of a missed opportunity. They should have spent more time instead of the yelling and screaming. It devolves into yelling and screaming, of course. Heidi, she's another one with these microphones. She turns the microphone all the way up, yells and screams over people like she's saying something, right? So Heidi thinks it is a major contention who has seen Cootie Cat before, right? So Jay Wilson comes over here talking about how he done. I seen one. I seen a grown ass senior citizen, and you're bragging about you seen a pussy in your lifetime. Really? So what we found out, if you listen closely enough, and I just peek in here and there, child, he saw a vagina on a trans. He had a relationship, or so he says. However, he defines what a relationship is. He had a relationship with a trans man. This is a person who lived their life as a man. When he met him, he thought he was talking to a man. It was not immediately that the person even revealed that at one time they had been a woman, right? And so Jay Wilson apparently had sex with this person one time, and that's how he's contributed himself to being a bisexual, and he's seen one on a man. Did y'all see that shit, child? It went on and on and on. Let me see. Okay, let's get off of him. He said the whole video, all he said, oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh, this is hilarious. They talking about me. She messing up everything. Well, everybody who did see that thing does seem to agree that J Dunn fucked it up as usual. Right? So I don't know why he found it necessary to have her on there. Even at one point, people were saying that they would pay for her to take her down. She's not even capable of being offended by that. Anyway, back to the subject. Did y'all see on last night? Let me go give me some reminders. Go back to the thing so I can give me a reminder of what actually happened on there. So that was Heidi's big thing, right? She says that I had lied. Heidi, let me take a shameless plug. Heidi Fly read my book. She's so excited that she read my book because she feels like she knows me. She knows me better than I know me. So she says, oh, you said in your book, you said you got molested at 12. You said 12. I said, no, it's 11 years old, Heidi Fry Monster. And since I don't lie, I find lying exhausting to try to remember all these stories. I don't lie. I don't have to think about it, girl. Right? I can't quote you the page that it's on, but if you look at my book, it's going to be the same story because I don't lie. I don't see any purpose in it. You're not anybody to impress. So she went on with that. Fortunately, we didn't end up in those shouting matches between the people who are on there. Ms. Kwani is apparently making her. She's coming back on a beef sector again. I've seen her face 3 or 4 times in the last couple of days. So Ms. Kwani was there. Heidi Fly Monster was there. Who else was there? Of course, J Dunn was there. I guess this girl, Ness No Mess, I guess she still has a problem with me because I criticized her makeup at one point. One video in 8 years, I criticized her makeup. I thought it was a bit excessive. Strangely enough, she did soon after that stop putting all that makeup on or boring us with watching her put her makeup on, girl. And apparently she still has an issue with me because when I appeared, she dropped down without even announcing it. She couldn't be bothered with that. So whatever. I'm not going to try to unravel the minds of all these people. But we do want to acknowledge that apparently this Ness No Mess creature, she has some kind of problem with me. She can't not stomach me or my voice. She disappeared. Who else was on there? There was a couple of gentlemen who I don't know. They were nice guys, straight guys. I was led to believe they were taking over the beef sector and we had to hate them and all that stuff. I said, they seem to be reasonable guys. Much more reasonable than Jay Wilson and all this shit. Oh, the girls are doing it. Oh, the girls are mad. Oh, the girl. Miss Thing, calm down, girl. We all acknowledge that you are gay. Even though it was a mystery to you, it was never a mystery to us. You ain't got to keep proving that you're a gay, girl, and you ain't got to keep telling them. You know, you see a show and now it's the girls. Well, I've been saying the girls since I was 19 years old. You came on here talking about trying to be like Mighty Mouse, bitch. I don't discuss my sexuality. Trying to commit. I'm actually I'm bisexual. I can go either way. Just so confused to be an old man, Jay Wilson. So I was hoping that we would get to some of your root causes. I don't think that was accomplished. Why people hate you so much. I did try to ask my question if I can get a word in. What is the draw to talk about Jay Wilson? Why to the most boring person in the beef sector, the most boring, the most square, the most hypocritical person? Why do we keep coming back to Jay Wilson? What is it about him? What is keeping people's interest? I would love to have had an answer to that question, honey. What is it? Is it just like you're just a punching bag and people just love coming punching in your face? Anyway, narcissists hate when people expose and criticize them. But they also like hearing their own names, right? Jay Wilson's only interested in this story because they were talking about him. Oh, it was good content. You should have set Jay Wilson up. You should have set J Dunn up. She kept interrupting. She get back to me. Get back to me. Now he done made the video supposed to be criticizing him. He done made 3 videos so far of that damn interview, right? Right. These busted bricks, he must have said busted bricks. Girl, how long does that word last, Jay Wilson? Does that get moved to the column where ain't no friends on YouTube? Tasha K said that in one of her videos, something like 6 years ago. And he, since that very day, he's been talking about ain't no friends on YouTube. Ain't no friend. No, what you should say is, Jay Wilson, you are not a friend to anybody on YouTube. Correct? Because all the people who you called your compadres, all the people you had on your channel, well, I forgot the other girl, they're trans girls on there too. All those people, Jay Wilson, they have all turned on you. They are all joining in on being victims of you. You cannot maintain a friendship even on YouTube. The only mystery is Vivian Jenkins. correct? But she admits she already knows she got mental problems. She's half crazy, right? So you fulfill something in Vivian Jenkins. Vivian Jenkins is the kind of person who is always what they call an armor bearer. She's always under, she has to be up under a man, correct? So she attached to Jay Wilson early on. All of his schemes, all of these prayer cloths, that was Vivian's idea. Not only was it her idea, she ordered the cloths, probably from the dollar store. She made the monograms on the cloths. She did these fake prayers, hula, 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 over the cloths, and she sent out the cloths. Same thing with the weenie roast. It was her that ordered the weenies. It was her who made the arrangements in the ramshackle ass hotels, and all he did was just come out, oh, we supporting black business. We supporting black business. All this bullshit, like he's trying to help the black community. You're trying to help the black community. They didn't have to pay for nothing. They didn't have to, and neither did you, Jay Wilson. You've lived your life begging. You are a beggar. You're a disgusting human being, and you're begging from the people who you say are the ones who are so decrepit and who are what do they call broken bricks? I would think if I'm going out with a doctor, honey, and a pastor and all that, that the pastor always picks up the check. Y'all got any ideas about last night, what went on with that thing? Apparently, he got a lot of views. Sir King usually gets something like 200 or 300 people. They say that he got like 1,500 in there until people got so frustrated with Jay Dunn that they got off. They said this is not accomplishing anything, right? Right. So he got a lot of views from that. Let me see what y'all think. The orange look very nice. Oh, thank you, Jesse. You know, when I was a younger person, I was a snappy dresser and things, but now it's just like these are t-shirts and that's all I wear. When you get old and people ain't looking at you no more, honey. Mm-hmm. You so scared of clowns? The tears of a clown when there's no one around. That's Jay Wilson. That's a picture of Jay Wilson. He is a clown, honey. So now he's going to start another career, and he got more classes lined up. And I guess he can keep these people at bay when they're starting to collect these payments, right? You always talking about what Donald Trump wants to do this. Donald Trump's going to get you. Donald Trump. Well, what's Donald Trump going to do about all these student loans that you owe, Jay Wilson? Right? At least President Biden had a concern about trying to relieve some of the pressure that people were under trying to pay back all these student loans, where many people in their 50s are still paying back their student loans. You have 5 degrees because we can't imagine how much you owe the government, correct? But you always talk about what Donald Trump going to do to us. What's Donald Trump going to do to you, nigga? And what you going to do about them payments, correct? There's no way in hell you think you're going to go in any class and learn a new career at this point. You just learned 3 new careers in the last 2 years, right? Shouldn't you go and then pursue those careers? Jay Wilson. Hey, St. James, what you doing? Why your DM retracted? Are you still in the Stellar Awards? Is that what's going on this week? Look like a Flintstone sherbet top. Lord have mercy. Little color in your life. AJ Wilson drag on a good Monday. Oh, I'm here for it. Isn't that something? It's amazing because every day you say, okay, I've read Jay Wilson, let's go on something else. No, there's nothing else. Every day it seems like, if it's not me, and I admit it is me an awful lot. It's well over like 330 times I rated Punk. But not only myself, there are like 5, 6, 7 people reading him every day. And he feeds on that, right? Because there's no reason to watch Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson is an idiot. He's not a smart person. He's an idiot. He is that clown in my thumbnail, correct? The only reason he can spark up some interest when people will talk about him is all negative. It's all negative. Oh, look at him. Look at him talking about me. Look at him talking about me. Tim, you look good on Sir King panel. Yeah, I rarely go to the Sir King panel, but you know that when I hear that name, Jay Wilson, child, ooh, girl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no matter what they say, the children really didn't fight each other too much. It was mostly just Jay Dunn. I don't know what the issue is with Jay Dunn, and I hope she is getting some psychiatric help. She needs psychiatric. She can't see herself. When people tell her that you always make it about yourself, she doesn't even hear that. It's like she goes right over that. How could you say that? What do you mean? I ain't making. Look, you making it to yourself. You ain't gonna interrupt me. You can't. All that stuff, child. Maybe some of that can be addressed in psychiatry. But I think Jay Wilson needs a shrink as well. At one point, he came on here and said he was seeing a therapist. Well, my advice for you, Jay Wilson, go back. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara says you start your content with the song. I guess they always got to have somebody to read, honey. You remember when they had the Dynasty? They always had to have an Alexis Carrington, somebody to hate. You always all these characters, all these dramas. They always had to have somebody to throw shit at and to hate. Right? You hate everything they do, but you can't stop watching them. Is that what it is, Jay Wilson? This is gonna be a good check. This is gonna be a good check. I don't know why that bothers me so much. These people who get this little bitty money and they're constantly bragging about the little change, and they don't see themselves. They don't see themselves. You don't see normal people out there talking like that, Jay Wilson. Oh, this much money gonna be good. Oh, well, I bet you that someone working at Chrysler is making a whole lot more money than you, Jay Wilson. That don't mean they got to go down to the park. Oh, this month gonna be good. Oh, I got a good check. I'm getting money. I just want the money. Girl, you're making less than a person working at McDonald's. Jay Wilson, I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, but that is the reality, right? You'd make more at Jack in the Box, girl, than on here, even if you were working part-time. If you added this to all of your other part-time jobs, correct? Why is the subject so much about jobs? It's always you got to talk about jobs. I'm working. Girl, just trying to make somebody, what are you trying to find somebody who's not working? Right, Jay Wilson? What are you looking for? Who are you trying to impress? There's no one impressed with you. It is a mystery as to why Mark is still hanging around with you, right? You say you don't tell, I don't tell my business. I don't tell, nigga, you are constantly got that boy's name in your mouth, nigga. Constantly. Why you keep talking about him, yet he can't be seen, he can't be heard from, right? Immediately after you met the boy, you come here talking about how you got a partner. I got a partner. I don't know what's wrong with him. All I wanted you to do with Mark is bring him on here and let us the people establish, is the boy slow? That's what that's the only thing, because I know a lot of good people, Jay Wilson, who are not maintaining long-term relations. A lot of good women can't find a decent man. All of a sudden, you just hop on and you just take you one, honey, and hang a husband suit on him, girl, right? And he's in love with you. You refuse to answer my question. If the man was so in love with you and he was going to Nevada for the first time on his birthday, why in the hell would he require a separate bedroom? He's in love. Good. Oh yeah, that was another issue they had. It seems like a lot of the people bring up the issue of the way you play with God, Jay Wilson. They say, well, if you want to spend all the time to go to seminary and all that, we haven't seen any evidence of that. But if you're going to take all the time to go to seminary and you want to pretend you're a pastor and you got to put pastor in your name, and you're going to claim to be a doctor of theology, you're going to go through all this. Why would it be such a joke to you? Jay Wilson, now I understand, right? As a homosexual man, I know what you have been through, particularly when you're trying to surround yourself with all this holiness people, right? I know I can understand the abuse, and I know no matter what you say, there's an underlying resentment there with this church, correct? But why would, if you're going to invest that much time in it, why would you come on here and make a joke out of it? It's all a joke to you, Jay Wilson, because you're not really a believer. I'm not saying that you don't have a spiritual life. I guess most people have some kind of a spiritual life, girl. But as far as that church goes, girl, you never belong there. As I said it yesterday, there is absolutely no way you could have completed seminary and come out of there feeling like you were called by God to preach the word from that book. That's a joke, right, Jay Wilson? It's all a joke to you. So that's what they're confused by. Some people take religion very seriously, honey. Right? You over there bothering Brian because he is what is Brian? Jehovah's Witness? Oh, yeah, you gonna call on Jehovah? You gonna call the Jehovah? So you have no respect for other people's religions, right? You have no respect for other people, period. You don't respect people who are poor. You don't respect Black people. Obviously, the people that you choose to go after in your little on your little assignments, girl, you ain't got no respect for them damn people. You talking about their shitty towels and all, and you still got, even to this date, to this very moment, you still got their towels posted up on. I mean, what are you trying to accomplish by putting a shitty towel as your short or your thumbnail thing, whatever it is? When you go to his shorts, the first thing they show you now are the shorts. He still has that towel up there. I mean, how dare you? You're so disrespectful, Jay Wilson. Right, and that is the only reason I ever brought up violence. I didn't threaten anybody with violence. It's just you. Something in the way you move. I don't want to need you now. I just want to beat you wild. Boom, don't, don't. Oh dear, bad timing. My ears, awful sounds. Nikki B, but you'll go over there and listen to Jay Wilson and you'll tell him that shit sounds good. Huh? I know I seen you over there, but my singing's so bad. Ain't that something? Mine ain't supposed to be good. I didn't come on here saying I'm a singer. Yeah, he's a volunteer. Girl, get out of here, honey. Not you, Nikki B, him. He's a volunteer. He ain't never mentioned being a volunteer before. He came on here and tells us how much money he's getting. I'm just doing it for the money. I'm getting the money. I'm getting the money. Right. Where you at, Jay Wilson? People ask you, well, why we don't see you at the church? Oh, I was volunteer gig. That was about. Stop lying so goddamn much, girl. You're getting nothing out of lying. All you got to do, then you got to remember all your lies. Heidi should have come after you because you do lie an awful lot, girl. I don't question what I said last week, what I said 2 years ago, what I said in my book, girl. I don't have to question that, Miss Thing, because I'm not going to lie. It's not worth anything. Mm-hmm. Something in the way you move me. Uh-huh. We the people tired of Jay Wilson. Well, we keep saying we're tired of Jay Wilson, but every damn day is a different thing, child. Now, Sir King came up with the clever idea to have his town hall, right? So they could all feed, or we could all feed on the town hall for a couple of days. Trust me, Jay Wilson gonna make 6, 7, 8, 9 videos about this town hall because since his name is in front of it, child. There's no reason that boy should be talked about every day. He ain't got no talent. I mean, I can understand talking about Michael Jackson every day. Beyonce every day. He think he a star. He a star. I think it just cracks me up that time that his sister, his biological sister, showed up on that girl, and she said, I want to say something to that Timothy Blaine. We wasn't sleeping on the floor. Struck a nerve with a girl. We wasn't sleeping on the floor. Well, where were you sleeping, baby? Where were you sleeping? How many bedrooms did you have in a single wide? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Mute button activated. Ooh, mute button. I'm gonna go listen to Jay Wilson music. Mm-hmm. I wonder what happened at that church. Did they just straight up call him in the office, honey? You know, they don't see them but on Sunday, right? So maybe right after service, they said, this is not what we were looking for, girl. Probably because the people got quiet for a moment and they actually heard what was the sounds that were coming out of his mouth or coming on those keys. Y'all know he only, somebody who says they are a church musician and have been for most of their life, you would think that they would play music, right? He brought that keyboard on here one time. Now it's a little small keyboard. I'm sure he must own one himself. One time, and those horrible sounds. And what we were able to determine was he can't play. You can't play. You might be able to do those little church things. What do they got? 6 songs that they just have another version of that in the background kind of thing. But he is no musician. Ain't nobody gonna call Jay Wilson to play shit. Correct. The only he, just like all of his other jobs, Jay Wilson is a temporary. We don't have a musician. So we need somebody to play on Sundays. That now he goes from one to the other child, and now they done throw him out of this one. So it'll be curious to know if I go to that church now, will I see someone else there playing a whole lot better? My guess, I would say yes. They've hired someone. They've hired a real musician, a full-time musician. Correct? You are a temporary. Everything you do is temporary, right, Jay Wilson? And from what I remember from the work world, a temp usually didn't do too much of anything. They were just there to hold placeholders. Somebody answer the phone, right? Maybe they can do a little filing here and there, correct? You've never been able to apply yourself to anything, Jay Wilson. It's all about her. Who is her? Y'all done brought Jay Wilson out the closet. There, every other word is her and Miss Thing and girl and all. He got all the gay language now. I thought you found that repulsive, Jay Wilson, and low life. I thought you said that the curse words were low life. Oh, is that interesting? Right. So now you say, well, everybody else cuss. All these black people, they all cuss. I'm a cuss too. Even the commentators, they all cuss. Even the ones who used to have jobs on CNN, MSNBC, NBC, they all cuss on their YouTube channels, right? So now I'm a cuss to fit in. But it doesn't sound good, Jay Wilson, right? It just doesn't sound right. You don't know how to cuss. You don't have that, what you call that word? You don't have, there's a French word, whatever. You ain't got it, bitch. People like this top. Somebody gave me these tops. I got a Christmas present a few years back, and they gave me these brightly colored shirts. I said, well, praise God. One of our regular people, too. I'm not going to embarrass the person. For Christmas present. Y'all done all but stopped all the cash out. I should have shut my goddamn mouth. Maybe that big boy over there had a point, because y'all don't do that no more. I still love you. I'm glad you're here, honey. But people, this whole sector over here, people ain't doing that shit no more. His favorite only active is interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, this is, what did he just say over and over again? Girl, he must have said it 50 times. And he calls that content. That's his content. These busted bricks. These busted bricks.
No. Look at this.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. That's another one.
I'm laughing, y'all. This is hilarious.
It's hilarious? Okay.
This is hilarious.
Hilarious.
I told her I'm out. I said, if she comes, I'm gone. I don't want to be with her. I'm just, it was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Look at her. Well, look at her.
What else is it? Look at her. I ain't got but so many fingers. I can't count to look at her.
This is some funny stuff.
No, okay, here we go.
I'm out. No. J. Dunn is lying. We were already at the hotel bar, and Heidi was like, well, can I? Why
do your friends keep turning on you, Jay Wilson? Why is the Heidi Fly monster?
I can see. Baby, I'm gonna do this on my platform.
Mm.
I ain't going over there.
I ain't going over there.
No, I'm gonna make my money here.
What money? What money?
Listening and watching. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my God.
They're reading me.
I never said that about her husband.
You did say it was white. Why you deny everything, girl?
I have never said that. I said Heidi's husband is great. I've never brought Heidi's husband into this except that he was a good guy. He was a stand-up guy. Look at them. They fighting each other. Girl, they are fighting each other. Baby, they fighting each other. What's up, Sister T? Sister T, these girls are fighting each other, baby. It's hilarious.
Fighting each other. Okay, we got it.
Sir King, you did this. Because they fighting each other. Oh my God. Look at them. I mean, they fighting each other.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
They fighting each other.
They all on me, but they fighting each other.
That's 6 times.
It is hilarious.
Okay, so hilarious is 10 times.
Could y'all get back on me? Can y'all please get back on me?
I told you.
They busy fighting each other.
Narcissism.
Oh my God.
He wants that woman to shut up, shut the hell up, and talk about me some more, honey. Talk about me. Me. Jay Wilson, you're a broken man, honey. Anything for $1. He's the kind of person when you go to the carnival, if you go to the carnival, girl, or one of these damn things they go to, Six Flags and all this shit, grown ass men. They go to Six, and there's always this guy, he goes up on top. That's where I get my thumbnail. He's usually in clown makeup, and he goes and sits up on top over the water, bed of water, right? And then all the people come and they get a prize if they can knock him down, right? That's what he is, child. They can all throw bricks at his ass. If somebody knocks him down and he drowns in the water, right? And he just gets out of the water, go back up there again. That's the level that Jay Wilson is on, honey. Egyptian goddess 111. How you doing, hon? Egyptian goddess. That I never even noticed that leopard. So Kwani's back. Kwani was nice to me last night. We'll be falling out. You know how that goes. I think it's fine. You don't go too far, you know, if you have a legitimate disagreement. Viv asked him, where did he get busted brick? He got it from another YouTuber. He got a lot of those stuff. The girls, that was some drag queens. What was the name of? I didn't write it down. Some girl, some drag queen has some little comedy things she does, and that's where he got all his gay limbo, where he suddenly becomes so gay. He gets it from Tasha K. All you gotta do is say one word to inspire him, honey, and he'll just say it thousands of times, repeat, and he's not even aware of it. And when you confront him with it, I might repeat here and there. Here and there, my ass, nigga. You don't have words. You're not a creative person, Jay Wilson, right? If you're a smart person or a creative person, your mind will constantly be collecting information, this thing, right? You will have some reads, girl. No commentary. It's amazing that people still talking about his ass. But I seem to enjoy it, so I ain't gonna buck it, honey. I thought he didn't watch other people. He didn't watch other YouTubers. Yeah, that's what he says. Jay Wilson believes in his petty little mind that by constantly saying, oh, I don't watch her, I don't watch him. Oh, Tim said something, I don't watch him. Girl, you act like he thinks he's hurting us by saying he don't watch us, like all of YouTube and all the beef sector are following behind him, and he actually has influence, right? He thinks he's whatever they call it thing, an influencer. You're not an influencer. Nobody gives a shit what you watch, Jay Wilson. We don't care, girl. And most of us can only peek in to what you're doing over there. It's just a peek in to get a joke, right? Do you remember the Stephen King movie? They're all gonna laugh at you. You're making a fool of yourself. Stop it, mama. Stop it, mama. They go over there to laugh at you, Jay Wilson, to mock you. You're fun to mock. You're just like that clown up on that thing, girl. The tears of a clown. You was rewatching Town Hall? Yeah, everybody got to get a little small taste of that. I think we could have got more in depth if J Dunn wasn't there. Honestly, she seemed to be obsessed with who was talking before her, and I don't know what's wrong with her. But whatever it is, he has a similar thing. This inability to see oneself. Physician, heal thyself. Jay Wilson. Played the piano. They said, oh no, stop that shit. Wait, what? It started when he played the piano. They said, oh no, stop that shit. That's your boy though. Nikki B. Uh-huh. You said sing, Jay Wilson, sing. He always try to make a joke out of his singing. Well, if you're a singer, why are you joking? What's funny? I think it's funny. I think it's funny. But you never laugh. Right? That old fake ass laugh of yours, girl. I think you really are funny. You're hysterical, Jay Wilson. But you're so ridiculous. Right? Now, I don't know where you got this obsession with these little pennies, honey. You see, this is an opportunity. Oh, I can make another video. I can go make. I gotta get off work. I gotta get off early, so I can go make another video. I'm getting this coin. I'm getting this money. I'm getting, and I'll be looking at the AdSense and stuff, and I say, well, what is he? What money is he getting? I mean, you're not even getting cash apps. All you're depending on is AdSense. Jay Wilson, as I've told you at least 100 times, girl, you only get you're only getting the AdSense checks because you're making 140 videos per month. What kind of life is that? Right? You're gonna put in 8 hours on the job and then come home and do this shit for 7 hours? I mean, what else can you do but sleep, Jay Wilson? And you think you got it going on and you're famous, right? You're clocking the coins. You should let all that coin talk go away, girl. The first thing a person's going to say, this is poor trash. Anybody who's constantly talking about money like that, girl, that they don't want to be involved with that. And I'm just hoping for Mark's sake that he's not actually considering intertwining his finances with the likes of you. You're going to buy a house. We're going to buy a house together. So if you planning on selling the house that you're in for the down payment for another house, Jay Wilson, you're not pulling anything out of that house, honey. You've got a second mortgage on that house, child. You're going to walk out of, if you decided to leave and try to get a house with Mark, you're going to walk out of that house owing them money. Correct? And then you're going to go and fuck that boy's credit up and his life up, right? Don't do that, Marky. I think the boys got enough sense. If they were going to live together, they would be living together. They would already be living together, honey. Especially with men, I think. Hard heads. What else was said? What else was said, baby?
I'm sitting here watching it right here. This is good.
Come on. Let's see if you got a new word.
Right, Kwani?
Kwani trying to take up for him. Say,
this is funny.
It's funny. Say it's hysterical, Jay Wilson, so I can go. Come on, nigga. This is funny. This is funny. Look at them. Look at them. Girl, come back and make another video, Jay Wilson. Shit. What are you up to now? 5? It's the gay lingo for me. All that drawing on the words. Biatch. Finish a sentence, biatch. Oh, the girls. Oh, the girls. Anyway, you are a joke. You do tickle me, honey. I'll give you that much. How y'all doing today? Let's check our perimeter. See if there's any new dropping. Let's check into the Donald Trump show. Okay, Donald Trump has disaster presser. Zelensky fights back. Yeah, every day, every day, every day. That's what you get from a narcissist. Donald Trump gonna make sure he's in the news every goddamn day. If nothing happened, he's just gonna throw something in the street, child. Oh Lord, He's on every channel. Okay. They got so many of this AI. AI is perfected itself on the back of Jay Wilson. Let me see. Sir King, Town Hall meeting, August 17th, Sunday. Okay. Victims of Jay Wilson. Come speak your mind. Oh, he's advertising the Town Hall. I think that's his biggest numbers he's ever gotten, honey. Oh, he gonna make Lemon mad. Look at my numbers, Lemon. Anyway, people, thank y'all for coming in on today. We'll continue to follow. Y'all count how many videos Jay Wilson makes about this town hall, honey. The Queen Tulsa Show. Greetings. I'm late, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Queen Tulsa Show. Do you think it counts that Jay Wilson has had sex with a vagina if their vagina was attached to a male? I mean, it was a trans man. He's over here bragging about, oh, I seen one. Oh, I dealt with one. I see, girl, it was on a man. I think that's strange. Why are you bragging about it? Like that's something superior how you touch the pussy. I'm sure it scared the shit out of you when she exposed it to you. She said, Pastor, I got something to tell you. Man, better let me show you. What that is? What that is? Don't worry about what it is, nigga. Eat it. Motherfucker. Oh, I was in a relationship. That is a foolish ass man. So people, did I hear this morning from Deanna that he has lost weight? I ain't seen his picture. I can only stomach so much of that boy, honey. Really, I can stomach his look more than I can stomach his voice. Whenever she opens that goddamn mouth, honey, I just want to put my goddamn cowboy boot in it. Bye to all in the chat. Okay, bye, Bonita. So, sister number one show, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, yeah. Nice and easy. Come on and please me. You got me hungry for your love. Sweet as honey, yeah. Ooh, how you love me, baby. You keep me coming back for more. Can't nobody move me. Can't nobody soothe me like you do. Girl, you do. Girl, I'm feeling up now, and I'm getting down with you. Ooh. Do it, do it, do it, do it, yeah. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, nigga B. Thank y'all for coming in. Later, people.